Just a nice, beautiful, and warm welcome. Just a nice, beautiful, and warm welcome to every one of you on the live stream. Topic is a little complex, but it has been always a stretch of a rag. It has been always a stretch of a rag between the superpowers and the monopoly between the two fastest and the biggest economies of the world. There's been always the stretch of power between China, USA, and Russia. And that's what continues at all the scales in the world, like in terms of discoveries, in terms of technology, and in terms of war, making nuclear weapons, selling them, and creating different diplomacies with the countries of the world to make their connection stronger and keep the other countries and on the back foot like normally. But China too is that China always tries to keep his opponents on the back foot by keeping himself ahead in every department around the world. Similarly goes for USA has been ahead always or in front of all of these states, but it has been a quite dramatic scenes here that both China, Russia, and USA they always works on technology as well, especially space technology, and this is what they are doing right now. The SpaceX, the SpaceX launched recently launched a missile that went into the space and then landed comfortably on the ground. Similarly goes for China, and the news from China is that China sent a range. China sent a rover, a drone, made drone on Mars, one of the planets of the solar system, where humans are currently eyeing on that there is a possibility of the presence of human resources, survivable resources on China. And that's the big question, in fact, a tough ask for China, that can they discover the presence of life on the Mars? And this is what already NASA has sent a rover that is currently residing on the Mars, and they are pretty hopeful that someday they will find the evidence of the presence of life on the Mars. But at the moment, it's the greatest news that China has discovered a 3 million years old coastline on the Mars. And it has been a biggest achievement by the China, as China always looks forward to drag its opponents down by doing more discoveries, creating new things, and making diplomatic connections stronger to downside USA and the other opponents around the world. So it's one of the biggest achievements that China has made till now. That although the Range Rover of NASA is already residing on the Mars, and here is the possibility that someday it will find an evidence. In fact, the Range Rover of NASA discovered the sand of the Mars and shut up, please translate in Hindi, brother. Okay, bro, if you don't want to listen to me, it's up to you, brother, but don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. It's up to you. I really appreciate your comment, but that's the way I will keep going. And if you got the problem with it, that's totally your fault. I'm not gonna go with that. That's none of your business, bro. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it's up to you. If you don't, I can't do anything for you, bro. All I can do that is I can talk a pity on you that I'm not replying to you. So these are the diplomatic problems that has been going on between China, Russia, and USA, and they just continue to happening all around the world. That there is a stretch of power between different nations. From Morocco, hey, Vasil Armani. So from Morocco, I really appreciate you, bro. Don't forget to the viewers who are in the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys being here. and I respect your present, and it's really good that you guys are in the stream now. Have I have changed the privacy of the moderation of the community chat. All of you can now comment here in the stream. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. So, one of the you're pro Pakistan. I really appreciate that, bro. So it has been. I really appreciate you guys who are in the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe and vote in the poll. That's gonna make me believe that you guys are in the stream and you guys are enjoying the stream. So actually, the power stretch has been all around the world. Like if you talk about the Roman Empire, from that the power stretch started to the Ottoman Empire, and the power, they changed the power to Germany, USA, Italy, and all of that. But currently, we are talking about the technology that is present all around the world. So if you talk about the power of technology, that if you are advanced in your space technology, there's the possibility that you can find something new in the space, and through that you can create different situations where you are ahead of the recent world. This is what China's been doing. Mandeep Sohit comes again into the stream. I really appreciate you being here, and I respect your presence. It's nice to see you back in the stream. In fact, I hope you have a good day. So the stretch of tech is all that world is needed, like as the world is currently moving forward in the technology advancements. And we are talking about the Range Rover of the China that has found a coastline on the Mars. It is one of the biggest achievements that China has made. In fact, the China has made this achievement before USA. This is what China is celebrating, but that gives a little evidence that there has been a life on the Mars in the past. That's not the 100% truth, but there is the possibility that there's been a presence of life on the Mars, and this is gonna keep going with the passage of time. That world will eventually know that if there is something that they could move forward with, like the sand. Let's suppose the sand that is present on the Mars, and a lot of experimentations and evidences that they have found in the past, that in fact the scientists have been succeeding in bringing the sand on the earth where they are thinking about. But one of the questions that keeps floating in our mind, that why scientists, NASA, or the different tech of the world doesn't go on the moon again, like in 1968. In 1968, for the first time, world man stepped on the moon. That's the question, that why don't they go now? Actually, the reality is that they don't want to go on the moon, because if they go on the moon, there is no resemblance with the temperature of Earth, with the similarities and characteristics that are present on Earth that is not present on the moon. So that's why they don't want to go there. They don't travel there because it's not worth it. Currently, they are eyeing on the Mars because they are more curious about the Mars, that there they can find an evidence of survival of any creature on the Mars. But what at the moment Elon Musk is doing is that Elon Musk is currently planning to go on the Mars by 2030. For that purpose, he is currently making new advancements, new machines, and new systems of transportation that can somehow go there on the Mars and find something there to survive. So, for that purpose, Elon Musk has been a lively guy who's always ahead in tech, because that's his business, and the money is power, and he can do anything with the power. But for that purpose, Elon Musk is currently adding the people in a squad from all around the world and offering those people to come with him on the Mars. He's such a chaotic guy, and such such an emotionful guy, that is so enthusiastic about his mission on the Mars that he has done a lot of discoveries and inventions through his scientist that is having in his pocket to go on the Mars by 2030. That's a mission for from him to travel on the Mars by any of the methods. So that's what Elon Musk is thinking at the moment. And with all that, all the viewers who are in the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe to the stream. That's gonna help me a lot and motivate me in and building a strong community and moving ahead. I really appreciate you guys being in the stream. So we have been talking about that. It has been it's been a real fun talk being with you guys, and it's really engaging. It has been really an engaging time with you guys that you stood in the stream and like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you guys being in the stream and really respect the comments that you guys are posting. And I'm very hopeful that whenever it comes in the stream again, you guys will drop and shower more love to me. Till that time, take care of yourself and see you soon in the stream. And to all the people who are in the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe to National Ramos. Till that time, take care of yourself. I'll be back very soon. Good luck.